Hi, David here of Automart A2B in Lancaster, and here we've got a 2012 Toyota IQ2. So it's a 3-cylinder 1 litre. It's a nice small vehicle, so for somebody who's looking for something small, maybe a second car, potentially even something to learn in, this would be a really great example. Cheap to insure, cheap to run, cheap to own. So first place we'll start, as far as condition goes, is with the driver's side rear wheel. So as you can see there's absolutely no wear and tear on that alloy at all, as far as I can see. And then down the side of the vehicle, there's not too much to dent anyway, so there's nothing wrong with that. So I'll just give you a shot from the other side as well. We'll catch a wing mirror cap too. And then you can see down the side of the vehicle there's a few streaks of rain. I do apologise for that, but you can see the reflection on the car park, and none of it's being distorted by dints. And onto the driver's side front wheel, again, really good condition there. And then moving along, you can see no wear and tear again. Give you a shot down the side of the vehicle just before we get to the wheel this time, just because of how small the vehicle is. And then onto this alloy, there is a tiny bit, but I've got to get the camera very close for you to even see it. Otherwise it's not noticeable from any sort of distance. And down the side again, no scratches, no dents. And then onto the driver's rear wheel, no wear and tear on that one either. So what we'll do, we'll just pop the boot open and just show that, because there is a little bit more to it than you'd think. So it'll look very small at first. I've put one of the seats down as well. So with both seats up, it only comes here. So you do have a very small area. You could just about squeeze a shopping bag in. However, there is a little bit of storage inside it, where you've got a little bit of netting, and that just clips into the little pog there. A little one on the other side, so that netting just clips into that. And then there's also, the previous owner has been quite thoughtful. I'll just move one out of the way now. And they've left a little jar full of spare pogs in case anything breaks. So I'll be keeping that with the vehicle. But I'll just take this little bit out. And we'll just fold this seat forward again. So this whole section, if you do it properly, does come out. Might be easier if you leave the lid on. There we go. I believe it is a 2-hand job usually, this one. Just get the lid off first. There we go. Should be a little bit easier for me now. And there we go, underneath there. So you do have an inflation kit, you do have a fluid, and you've got a few tools in there. So there is actually a little bit more to this one than you think. And then that just clips back in. Got this little bit just pops back in the side there. And then you just turn it counterclockwise, and that all stays in place. And then the lid, it's just as straightforward. Just slides onto those little runners there, one on each side, and then just shuts down. So with the seats down, I've not put the passenger one down, so you do have to take the headrest out. But with both seats down, you do actually have a reasonable amount of space in there. You could definitely get a week's worth of shopping in. You just have to pick between passengers and your shopping. But for the time being, I'll just lift the seats back up so that I can show you the rear seats from inside. So I'll just close that for now. Off into the driver's side. So as you get in, you do get electric windows all round, seeing as there's only 2. And it has got the leather interior, this one, which is an optional extra. So what I'll do here, I'll just pull the seat forwards, turn the back. I've just popped the headrest down there, so I'll just move that onto the driver's seat for now. So inside the rear, you do get 2 seats in there. That seat is set with enough leg room there that you could get an adult behind. And there is a little cup holder on each side, just down there. So it isn't as impractical as most people would think looking at it. They've done quite well to package it. What I'll do is I'll just push this chair back because I am 6'1", I'm not going to get in there. So as we jump into the vehicle then, you'll notice there's no screens anywhere. So again, they've done quite a lot, making everything look quite compact. I'll just start the engine. There we go, straight into life. And we'll just turn the radio down. So when you jump in, you'll notice there the mileage, 351, and you've also got your radio just at the top there. This is how they've condensed down how many screens you need. And otherwise we're sitting just under 1000 RPM, which is completely normal for a car at idle. And the only warning lights we've got is the handbrake and my lack of seatbelt right now. So, as you notice, there isn't actually a radio up here or any controls. You've only got the CD input with a eject button. So, come over to the wheel, you've got mode there and you've got power. So if you press that, you can sort of just flick through different modes. So then we're back onto radio on there, or if you hold it, it works for power and it goes off. So what we'll do, just press that again, bring the radio back on. And then if you do want to change channels, you usually just hold that to the side. And if you want the volume to go up and down, you just flick it like that. So it's quite well done. Keeps buttons to a minimum. Keeps everything on the wheel as well. So as far as wheel controls go, your radio controls are only on the wheel. So there's also this cover on the steering wheel, nice orange one, matches the exterior, so we've left it on. Then you've also got your lights on this side with your indicators. And then over there you've got your wipers, as you'd expect on any vehicle. So as far as the actual controls in the centre go, so as you work down, it's pretty much just climate controls. So you've got demister at the rear with your temperature, got direction, the airflow is going alongside your air conditioning button, and then you've got fan speed. So fairly straightforward. Oh, and this is also recirculation or not, with the fan speed up at the top. So it's really straightforward to use. They've kept everything fairly minimalist. And as you work down, there is also, if I can get it, 12 volt power outlet just down there with a little sort of scoop area to keep stuff in, so you can charge your device in here comfortably. And then next to that, you've got your vehicle stability assist, and you've also got auxiliary input there as well. So not too bad a radio in a very simple car. And then we've also got 5-speed gearbox, which is actually surprisingly nice to use actually, but feels very precise. Then you've got one cup holder in the front and the manual handbrake. So we've also got an entire folder's worth of previous history for the vehicles. So the previous owner has looked after it very well. So we'll be leaving that in there, so it can all be evidence, but that will, any work that's been done, any services that have been done, they'll all be available in the description for the vehicle. So if you want to check it out, that's where you'll find it. But otherwise, if there's anything I've missed in this video, or any extra info you want, or potentially you even want to come down and test the vehicle out, just give us a call and we'll see what we can do to help. Thanks, take care, bye.